What's good with y'all? It's your boy B5D Astro I. We back on Beyond 5D. How to get rich off your life path number. Alright. You feel me? So if you have gotten through that spiritual phase where you realize it's okay to get prosperity and you healed your relationship with money, this is a really good video for you. Okay, so and we're gonna help you how to activate unlimited prosperity from the universe. Okay, so are secret ways that each life path can attract lots of prosperity. This is a real thing. You can really get wealthy off knowing about yourself. All right, I'm here to help you with your archetype. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best job to do this. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, family, let's get straight into it. All right, get off life path 1. So life path 1, you are the freshest breath of life paths. When I think of life path 1, I think of somebody who is fresh, like an Aries. Like, you know, you have a blend of Leo and Aries energy. Okay, being ruled by the sun, you get your Leo energy, that dominant energy. But also being the first life path, that gives you that Aries energy, that spark, that like, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? So y'all are fresh, you know. When I say fresh, what does that mean? You guys have fresh ideas. You guys have ideas that people never heard of. You guys have brand new ideas. When you think of something that's fresh, it's brand new. So you guys have a very brand new energy, energy that may not be recognized, but you know we need that right now. So life path wins. If you want to get wealthy, you know, you have to continue your projects, and that's why I say you are the spark to the world, the starters. You are very cardinal in nature, meaning you start many things in life but not good at finishing them due to your boredom. Okay, but to activate unlimited prosperity and riches from the universe, you must continue long-term projects until they are done. Then the universe will activate prosperity long term, right? So that's probably the weakness of a life path 1. You guys are leaders, but you guys need to work on maintaining longer projects, maintaining things for a longer time. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, you know, and you embody your action, you're going to be good. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit deeper. You must stop hiding. You will not gain prosperity. You will not gain riches, life path 1, if you're hiding. You will not. Okay, so show yourself to the world. People value you, but you have to sell yourself. You have to sell your personality. Your personality is your assets. Okay, so because you are ruled by the sun, the energy that gives life to the world, beware that too much ego will block prosperity. Okay, it is highly recommended that you do not work a job because one is a boss. So start your own business. Martin Luther King was the one. Work Instacart, Uber, etc. until you can save up for a business. Okay, so it's very important, life path 1, that you save up for a business if you don't have a business already. You're not really good at being in positions where you're being told to do. You're just not good at it for some reason. Like, it's just, you have the Leo energy, the Aries energy. You're just naturally here to start your own stuff and do your own things. You're very, if not the most independent life path of them all. You're very independent, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to gain your success when you shine because you have the Leo energy. Remember, Leo doesn't really do too well when it's behind the scenes and nobody knows what it's doing. It's not like Aquarius or Pisces or Scorpio that can lay low. Leo likes attention. So I know you guys like attention to an extent, but if you're unevolved or you've had issues being in the public before, or you know, you might be scared of attention, but you don't want to be scared of attention being a life path 1. You don't want to be scared of showing your face. You don't want to be scared of like being out there. Put yourself out there more. Be discoverable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying build connections with everybody. I'm not saying be friends with everybody. I'm just saying make yourself discoverable where people can view your videos and just see you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? So once you make yourself more discoverable to the public, you will see a lot more prosperity. You just be walking around, people sending you money and cash apping you money, like real junk, bro. You know what I'm saying? So life path 1, you need to get a business. You need to put yourself out there. If you are behind the scenes as a life path 1 and nobody knows you online, you're missing out on money. Facts. Life path 1 gets the most attention. They get the most attention out of all life paths. Facts. So life path 1, show yourself. Stop being scared. Get from behind the camera, man, and get on the camera. Even if you don't have an Instagram, make an Instagram. Do things to show yourself, because all that hiding behind the scenes does not work well for life path 1. You are a leader, so show yourself. You know what I'm saying? And whatever position that you're in, be a boss in there. Be the one that's leading things, because you have ideas. You guys have the freshest ideas. You guys have ideas that people usually don't hear or see. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to show these fresh ideas directly downloaded, fresh off the downloads of the universe or the cosmos, and lead with those ideas. Once you do that, you good. You good. Okay? You must stop going with the flow. You're not like the other life paths. You create the damn flow. Okay? A solution practice is the sun gaze daily for 7 minutes to help get your energy back, since you are ruled by the sun. Your prosperity hack is you using action and optimism. You have to be optimistic. You have to be optimistic. You're ruled by the sun. Okay? So be in the energy of action, love, and life giving. Just like the sun gives life to the whole planet, you are ruled by the sun. So you have to give life to the people around you, your family, your friends. And you'll start to see how they'll just start to pour things into you back. Give more gifts, more money. Pour life into your followers. You know what I'm saying? Boost their self-esteem. Motivate people. You have to motivate everybody around you. But you can't do that if you're hiding, if you're just too independent. You know what I'm saying? So start monetizing motivation. Okay? Motivational videos, motivational speeches, motivational AI content, anything motivational. It's like you guys are motivation. So monetize your motivation. Anything motivational. Okay? Do launches and manifestations on Sunday and Tuesday and wear yellow. Okay? So that's very important. Life Path 2. To activate unlimited prosperity and riches from the universe, you must tap into the emotional body of people. Remember, 2 is the most sensitive life path, all right? Meaning receptive. Remember, sensitive is not necessarily bad. It just means that, you know, you guys are more receptive to energy. So you guys will not get prosperous from running over people and hurting people. You're not, okay? I say that because, you know, empaths, when they hurt somebody, you hurt them too. I'm an empath myself, you know what I'm saying? I got all the energies in me. When I hurt somebody and they're close to me, I hurt them. Now they're going to be in pain. I got to feel the pain because I'm an empath. That's why when you're an empath, this junk is no joke. You don't like hurting people because you got to feel. It's like somebody could be in the wrong. I can hurt them. And then now I feel bad for hurting them when they was in the wrong. So it's like, so you guys don't want to hurt people because that's gonna block your manifestations. You know what I'm saying? Empaths always hurt themselves when they hurt people. So you need to collaborate with people who respect you so you don't get to hurting them. All right, that's very important. That's what I'm telling you. Treat and be vulnerable treat and be a vulnerable, humble person. Okay, to open up prosperity. All right, you have to be humble to open up prosperity. When you are cocky, you hurt yourself. All right, so Life Path 2s, I don't recommend going down a path where you are not humble. Humility is a big thing. I know some people don't like the word humble, but if I put it in better words, I'll say meek. Just understanding that you are having this human experience, and you know this human experience is a gift. It's not something you just take advantage of, and be grateful for everything you got. Gratitude is humility. Gratitude is being meek. So that is how you're gonna grow first. That's the first step. Okay, keep going forward. You are the divine diplomat, so you need to have emotional intelligence for those around you. It is highly recommended to avoid beef and conflict, but to solve and mediate it. Okay, so Life Path 2, you guys are the mediator. It's like two people. You have to balance each other out. It's like a scale. It's like Libra. So this is a deal breaker. I will stress this. You guys are a blend of Libra and Cancer energy. You guys are ruled by the moon. So you guys are very emotional. All right. But I feel like you guys have emotional intelligence since you guys are kind of like the scales, like 2. So it's like I feel like you guys have, but the secret is that you want to stop playing support and start monetizing support. Repeat, you want to stop playing support and start monetizing support. Start packaging your nurturing and caregiving into a service. Make Harmony a brand. We're about to go deep into this, family. I'm about to listen. I'm about to get y'all right. You feel me? Start monetizing your support. You guys are very supportive. You guys are caregivers. Monetize that. Don't let people just bruh. Monetize that. Be like, yo, I'm doing services right now, $15. I'm doing one-on-one consultations. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Start off small. You feel me? Then you start doing Calendly. Then you start, get on the run, get on the hustle. You feel me? This is very important because people will use your energy. 2 and 6s get used the most. 2 and 6s get used the most. Okay? Make harmony a brand. Okay? So for example, you can make a brand on or a video like how to bring peace into the home. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like a book on that or a video on that. Or how to heal relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like you could start a couples page. Like things like that. Like make harmony the source of things. Emotional closure, the emotional intimacy, make that a subject, make that a headline for your brand, okay? Because that's going to revolve around your life path. Like I'm a life path 7. Life path 7s are very spiritual. They're also like investigators. You know what I'm saying? They're also like nerds. So you kind of see that my brands are like that. Like I'm spiritual. I'm very like knowledgeable. I'm kind of nerdy. I got like a nerdy side to me. It fits my brand perfectly. I don't gotta change up to be, you see what I'm saying? So you gotta adapt your brand to your life path. That's the secret. Okay. So I was like, okay, I figured this out. Let me help my people out. Facts. All right. So use moon days. All right. Mondays is ruled by the moon. Do manifestations on Mondays. All right. Do business deals, launches, collabs on Mondays. That's the secret because you're gonna have a heightened emotional charge of your desire. Facts. So wear light blue and soft blue. Once you do that, telling you, bro, that's going to activate the prosperity because now you work on universal and astrological alignments and timing. It's not how you do things, it's when you do things. That's why you see certain people only do rituals on certain moon phases. So when you do certain things, you're activating certain lunar cycles and astrological planets to receive their blessings. Okay? Unlike life path 1s, life path 2s have confidence issues. So the solution is to mirror gaze. This will heal your wounds of not being heard and guilt tripped into people pleasing. So the mirror has moon energy because the moon is also reflective like the water. So mirror work and mirror affirmations will easily heal your confidence. Okay, so you need to build your sense of self to help work with people. Life path 2s can really be like guilty. They could be guilt tripped. There's always something about their confidence I find that's off. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the opposite of life path 2. Life path 1 is kind of like a little bit more narcissistic, on the negative. Life path 2 is a little bit more empathic on the negative. Like too much empathy, they can get used. So you guys need some of that like selfishness sometimes, to even be in a path where you can offer your services to people and to be feel like you have the self-worth. But you go once you guys work with the mirror, bro, you're gonna be OD because the mirror has that moon energy since it's reflective. Remember, the moon is reflective. Look at the water. The moon's about the water is reflective. So the mirror has water energy. When you look inside a pond of water, you see a mirror. You see a reflection of yourself. Same thing with a mirror. Okay, so you do go in the mirror. You're ruled by the moon. Go in the mirror. Look in the mirror, and you're gonna be able to connect with your confidence more. You're gonna be able to heal your identity more. Facts. Once you do that, straight. All right. So to activate unlimited prosperity from the universe for life path 3s, you must monetize this life path 3s. You must monetize your self-expression through podcasts. Okay, readings, writing, teaching, singing. But the thing is, you guys need consistency. Life path 3s, like I love life path 3s. Like I really do. Like y'all cool. Y'all know how to speak. Y'all like to dance. Y'all like to do lots of expressive things. But y'all sometimes you guys have so much interest, so your consistency gets blocked easily. So your biggest flaw is your inconsistency and boredom. You have talent, but your desire for variety makes you inconsistent. Okay, heal your throat chakra immediately. Okay, so chant daily, do private videos, talking to yourself. You need your words, and your words is the money. Your words, your throat chakra is the money. So block throat chakra, block money. You know what I'm saying? Block throat chakra, block money. Simple. All right. So once you build up more structure and loyalty to live to your life, everything will flow into place. So threes get prosperous fast when they commit to something. You are a blend of Gemini and Sagittarius. You guys are the jack of all trades, but the master of none. So commit more and multitask less. Do manifestations, collabs, launches on Thursdays, okay, and Wednesday. I recommend Thursday because that's the day that's ruled by Jupiter. Wear light blue crystals and light blue/yellow clothes. All right. So structure is gonna be like a big thing. Once you guys build up more loyalty, threes. I'm not saying you're not loyal, but y'all sometimes can lack that, you know. So once you build up more loyalty, things will get easier for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like. When I say not y'all, I feel like y'all are loyal, but like let's say something doesn't work out, you immediately replace it with something else, whether it's a partner or like it's like so like the next day type shit. Y'all try to like get over shit like right away. You know, I think because three is so fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I see that a lot. So you know, master one thing. Like once you guys master one thing, you'll be straight. But just master one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do 7 to 8 different things, and then you're never gonna find like master one thing, or maybe master 2 things, and you're gonna see the prosperity unleashed by the universe, and the riches come to you from the universe. Facts. Okay. Oh, I just went back one time. One second. All right. So, Life Path 4. To activate unlimited prosperity, you have to be a planner and organizer in your daily routine. Without using managerial skills, it will be difficult to achieve loads of prosperity. You are a blend of Capricorn and Aquarius energy. Being the number that craves the most order, you are really good at being a manager for someone. So monetize selling plans, ideas, and step-by-step ways and guides using online ebooks. Okay, so you guys are like CEO type quality. You guys are CEO quality. You guys are manager material. So when I see Life Path 4s, sometimes they don't really have the structure, but they always will want the structure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if they're not a structured person, they still want structure, which makes them have a lot of potential, because structure is the first step to manifest. You see, a car has 4 wheels. This room has 4 wheels. You know, a season has 4 seasons. There's 4 of everything in life. You know what I'm saying? Like we have 2 hands, 2 feet. That's 4. Like 4 is like the build. Is like the builder energy. So you guys are natural builders. So you guys gotta build for people if you want to monetize things. So that's what you have to monetize plans and ideas and step-by-step ebooks. Like sell a step-by-step guide on how to heal your heart chakra. Sell a step-by-step guide on how to, you know what I'm saying, quit weed. Sell a step-by-step guide on how to get over a relationship. You feel me? Make it a step by step. You guys have that step by step energy. If you don't have no step by step guide, you're doing it all wrong. You feel me? So people look up to you as authority because you are a provider. 4 is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is like that Aquarius energy, but it also has a blend of the Capricorn energy because you guys are so structured. Okay, you guys really are a revolutionary naturally. You know, look at Rashad Jamal. You know, he's a Life Path 22/4, which is basically a 4 if you break it down, right? So they are very ambitious. 4s are extremely ambitious. They want to create. They want land. A lot of them want land. They want big things in this life, right? Once you organize your chaos, you will have an instant flow. So bring order to your environments, okay? So your environment is going to be the key to bring order and money and prosperity and riches, unlimited riches to your life. All right. Do a manifestation to get to the highest position of your job career. Since you are likely to have the best eye for detail and structure, you need to be in that position. Okay, so people in your jobs will feel like you deserve the highest position if you are activated. They will be like, okay, this person is very like, you know, they know what they're doing. Okay, now you guys are also rebellious, so you know that's why I recommend also getting your own job getting your own business as well. Do manifestations and launches and collabs on Saturday, and wear dark green, black, and brown. Okay, so Life Path 4, if you want to get rich, create step-by-step things for people. Create step-by-step things for yourself. It needs to be step-by-step. Create journal. You know, you have to do everything by the book with you guys. All right. Now, I'm not saying by the book like reading someone's book, but create your own book, because you guys are 4. 4 is like a very governmental energy. You rule like the government, but you rule by Uranus, which is like your own government. So you guys can create your own government. So you have to create your own system of how you can create money for yourself. That's why I say create step-by-step things for people. Manage, like set a manage plan where you can manage people's businesses, you can manage people's page, you can manage people's brands. You know what I'm saying? Work your way up. You know what I'm saying? But be in positions where you can be a manager for people and be the organizer, being a host, a person who hosts events, or you organize events. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are like, not gonna lie, you guys are. When it's organizing, you guys are definitely second to none. I'm not gonna lie, like organizing skills are very flawless. So when you guys are writing things down and doing things when you want to, your organization skills is A1. You guys are also very serious at times. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you guys are very serious, depending on the sun sign astrology, but that is needed sometimes, right? So let's keep going forward. Shit. Alright, so to activate unlimited prosperity from the universe, you must find your identity because the world will pull you in many ways. Alright, so fun, parties, intercourse, traveling. So many fives live a life of gamble. So when I say gamble, fives have a very like dip and dive type of energy. They like to go into certain things, get bored, go into the next thing. Like they just kind of like, they have a like fire sign vibe. They get bored fast. So they get into things, they get bored of it. Next thing, they're bored of it. Next thing, it's like that's how they are. So they have a hard time doing something for a long period of time. Like I don't really see life at fives a lot, especially in the spiritual community, in one field for a long time. I don't see them like be like just only an herbalist or only like they just do everything and then they have to take breaks and they get bored. So that's the flaw of it. All right, so you have to do something interesting to monetize, like do something that's gonna keep your attention not keep dying. You don't want something. You want to do something that your attention keeps dying. You are to do something that's actually interesting. Okay, a lot of fives do something interesting to monetize and get bored, then go on a cycle of experimenting with what they want for years. Okay, so now the secret is to use your experiences to share to people in the world. Fives go through the most experiences along with 9. We're about to go into 9 soon, but fives, y'all go through a lot of experiences. All right, the secret to get rich is to monetize your story. Okay, you know, the real chosen did that himself. He's a lot about 5, told about things when he was homeless, all types of stories. You got arcades. He's also a lot about 5. Shout out to the boys. He went through the thing 2024 with his girl. You know, it went by. See, stories is like how iPad 5s, because they go through so much bullshit. All right, so you guys have a mouthpiece, so you must use your words to speak and teach people the truth through your stories. You guys have, since you guys aren't committed to things like day-to-day things like that, like daily routine, you guys hate mundane things, you guys still go through a lot of experience, and them stories is where you guys gain the most success. Okay, your experience. Talk about your experiences. Travel. You guys travel a lot. You guys go to a lot of clubs and like have a lot of fun parties. You guys are like party heads, right? Very wild. So you guys can come off as unreliable to people, but it's only because you like to maximize the experience of life so much that you get lost in the joy of life. Okay, more than being responsible. A lot of fives have went through crazy stories, prison, therapy, crisis, witchcraft, and SA stories that are just viral proof. Monetize it. Okay, get into comedy because you get bored. Facts. Getting into skits is a skilled secret for you that will keep you engaged. Host spiritual pop-ups, tours, etc. Always talk your way into sales. Use that mouthpiece. You have a blend of Gemini and Aries energy, always getting bored and lacking daily routine. I know 5, like every 5 I meet, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of be judging them a little. I'm not gonna hold you, I kind of judge them a little bit because they kind of piss me off sometimes. Like they do kind of like, they have no structure. It's no structure. Like everything, if I go to the crib, this and that, is all over the place. Their house is never clean. And there's like the way they do everything is just all over the place. They have no structure. It's almost like they have like a baby energy. Like they don't know how to like put things in place. Like everything is all over the place. Even their mind, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So they really are just kind of like unorganized to the max. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? They're not here to be like a 4. So I understand that. I accept that archetype. I love them. But the secret is to use the experiences that you go through, because you guys are focused on experiences, and do manifestations, launches, and collabs on Wednesday. Wear orange and yellow, okay? Life Path 6. They activate unlimited prosperity from the universe. Monetize something where you can stay connected to your home. Okay, 6 rules the family, rules the home. And that goddess right there, she's looking really sweet. Alright. While getting into artistic projects. Remember, you guys are very artistic. So monetize altar kits. Something, anything you can make at home at the crib, like right now, like if you were watching this at the crib, anything you can make in your crib, that's where the money's at. Because 6 like to be at the crib, they're like homebodies, right? Y'all love that security. You guys also are very artistic because you're ruled by Venus. So use that artistic energy at the crib. And I'm about to blow your minds off too. Keep watching, right? Monetize altar kits, beauty, spiritual products at the crib, with your family. Home decor. Monetize self-love videos, feminine videos, relationship videos on YouTube and social media. Anything feminine, relationship, love, do that. Do them at the crib too. Get a camera set up and do it at the crib. Monetize that. I'm telling you, do it over. Stay consistent for 6 months straight. Poetry, beauty, makeup work, and deep music. You are all about family and bringing people together. You have a soft nature and you are very loyal. 6s are not right. I know GG333 said something about like they're not loyal, bro. They be like, oh man, what? Boy, tripping, boy. You do great at hosting intimate gatherings, women's circles, foster homes, family reunions, and healing homes. Anything with soulmate, twin flame, family pages also will make you prosper. All right, so it's very important that you guys do something with your family, all right, with your soulmates, with your person. All right, that's very important. Be fair, balanced, and soft in your connections and achieve harmony. Monetize partnerships in public media. That is key. Public media is very key for you guys as well. Avoid a life of drama and time away from home. Okay? The universe also gives you the most prosperity when you give love to your family and give your family what they want. So I say give them what they want, because sometimes your family might want you to spend time with them. They might want you to do this for them, like go pick up someone from the school, like something like that. Like give your family what they want. Be a service. 6 is also like the 6 zodiac sign. Think of it like Virgo. So 6 has like that Virgo energy, which is like of service. So be of service to your family. Okay, so you can unlock karma. You gotta remember, sometimes in order to get rich, you gotta break karma. You gotta pay your karmic debt. Sometimes you guys gotta pay your karmic debt, because Life Path 6, you might have some karma if you don't, you're born in a bad family. So, for instance, starting a family-owned business, okay, where you guys can ship packages from home or design products or ebooks at home is a successful secret I know of. Okay, that's facts. If you do that, you're successful. Facts. Life Path 6, you guys are ruled by Venus, which is all about money. Venus also rules pleasure. It rules money. 6 rules family. So when you put a family-owned business together, you're combining the Life Path 6 energy to the max. Okay? So do manifestations, launches, and collabs on Friday. Alright? Do Friday, because Friday is ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love. Friday is the day of what? The day where people get paid. That's why people love Friday. You feel what I'm saying? So wear rose pink, emerald green, and cream white. I'm telling y'all, do that. To activate Life Path 7, this is my Life Path. Finally, man. Whew. Alright, so to activate unlimited prosperity from the universe, monetize teaching about your favorite passions, okay? So look at Astro Finesse, Bido 1014, Vonsu Cut, Merkabah 13, Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Sadie, and Beyond 5D. All Life Path 7s. We kind of have a nerdy side, and we naturally thrive off long mental studies that engages us in a deep escape to find answers. Okay, so we're very deep, and we like to escape through knowledge. Now, when I say escape, I'm not saying like we're like escape artists. Some of us can be. I'm not gonna lie, but we like to we don't mind getting lost in the rabbit hole. We don't mind reading something for 5 hours. We don't mind being a nerd. Like we have a nerdy mindset. So that's why sometimes We're not what we look like. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not what we look like. We are just nerds, like, to the facts, to the max. You see what I'm saying? So you have a way of explaining things to where anybody can understand. So the astrology can be advanced for instance, right? Or numerology. But Life Path 7s like Astro Finesse, like me, we know how to explain it in a way where like a dummy can understand it. So that's the gift Life Path 7 you have. You are teachers. Facts. You have to monetize your mind. Okay, monetize your brain, monetize your teaching. Like, do that. Like, sell lectures. Teaching your favorite passion is the secret to unlocking instant flow for a Life Path 7. If I don't get on this camera and I don't teach once a month, bro, my life don't be good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, the answer is, bro, like I said, like, bro, you gotta do what you love to do. That's why I come on this young and I teach, bro. I'm not doing this like for no damn money. I'm doing this because I love to do it. You feel me? To go all this deep and to get all this passion, you can't fake passion for an hour straight. You can't fake passion for 10 minutes straight. Life Path 7s, when they do that, that's when things work out for them because they're on their purpose, on their path. You feel me? So teaching your favorite passion is the secret to unlocking instant flow. All right, so education. Life Path 7s, we are educational. We're education. We're all about education. A lot of Life Path 7s have Gemini or Sagittarius in their natal chart, or they have Aquarius in their natal chart, they have Pisces in their chart, they have something with some type of a learning zodiac sign. But you guys like to learn. You guys are not the top person to be into entertainment all day long. Like, yeah, I love entertainment. I like 6 or 7. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? I like entertainment, but I have any time where I gotta watch, you know what I'm saying, my astrology videos. Any time where I gotta pick up my books and get to reading. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a nerd. I'm an intellect, bro. You feel me? I gotta learn, bro. I gotta keep my mind intellectually growing on a literature level, on an astrological level, on a mental level, on a spiritual level. I gotta grow. You feel me? So you have a blend of Sagittarius, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. Now I mean, like, I said 3 zodiac signs. Now I'll tell you why. You love to teach, which is Sagittarius energy. Very spiritual, which is the Pisces energy, which is ruled by Neptune. 7 is ruled by Neptune, and very skeptical / investigative. Okay, so that's the Scorpio energy. 7s can be very skeptical and very investigative, and that's the thing I do see with a lot of 7s. You guys are very skeptical when you're uninvolved. A lot of 7s, like, they are scared of putting themselves out there. They're scared of just, you know, they're very anonymous sometimes. They just never show themselves. They're just very self-conscious. They can just have very low confidence sometimes. Like, you know, those things definitely come up for some 7s. But they're very intellectual. Like, their intellect is very scary. When I see 7s talk and they think, like, I'm like, bro, what the like, it's like their brains is scary. Look at Beto 1014. Look at Von Sukkot in his prime. Look at Bobby Hemmings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, wait, like, these guys are just insane. Like, their mind is like brainiac type smart. So their brains, that's like, they're more likely to attract partners that are like sapiosexual. Like, you know, most of the times you're a 7, you're only going to attract the women or men that are very intellectual, people who are nerds. Like, I'm more likely to be attracted to a woman who's like she might not be the best looking, but she's smart. I'm talking like extremely smart. Oh yeah, that's me. You feel me? But she she could be a 10 in the looks, but she got like a pea brain or like a popcorn for brains, bro. I ain't really talk to her like, I'm like, as soon as I see her, I'm just gonna look away, because it's like I get turned off so fast from popcorn brains. I need like a brainiac machine in the head. So we do need the mental stimulation. You do need to sell that, and you need to monetize your brain, because when people hear you speak, they're gonna kind of low-key tell this person. The longer you speak, you know, of course, you know what I'm saying, maybe a 30-second video, people don't know, but the longer you speak, people will be like, okay, this person does have a lot of knowledge. This person is someone who is knowledgeable. They are like a book of information. So definitely never underestimate a 7. I've learned that through my life. Anytime I find out someone like a 7, I never underestimate them, because they're the life path that looks for answers. They are obsessed with answers. They're obsessed with mysteries. When they don't know something, that's not good. They're gonna find it out. When they don't know something, they're not gonna sleep until they find it out. Whether it's astrology answer or this, or like, they love mysteries and questions. They will ask 25 questions. They're extremely curious. A lot of people say, I have an extremely curious mind. So use that curiosity to learn into your passion, so you can teach that passion and then monetize that passion. So yes, we do ask billions of questions, millions of questions. Like, I make my mentors pissed bro. I piss off my mentors. All my mentors get pissed at me, bro. They get annoyed by me because I ask them so many questions because I'm hungry for this knowledge, man. I'm hungry for knowledge, man. I'm a knowledge warrior. You feel me? So that's how you become an intellect. You gotta ask a million questions, bro. If one of my mentors tell me how to do something and that shit don't make sense, I'm asking them 10 questions. I don't care if it makes them mad. I'm asking them 10 more questions. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't F me no more, it's too bad it is. You know what I'm saying? So ask questions. If somebody tells you something and it don't make no damn sense, question them on it. Don't call them out. Just question them on it. Like, yeah, what does that mean? And then that's how you learn. Questions. Don't jump to assumptions and be like, you're wrong. You should ask questions. Do you feel me? I don't look at people and be like, this person's wrong. I ask questions. Maybe if there was a child, they was affected in the wrong way, so that's probably why they're like that. I'm a question asker. All right. So you enter deep trance states through the day that feels like a slow motion of reality being revealed. All right. It is always Life Path 7s that you should fear the most because they have the highest awareness in the present moment. Okay, their awareness is very high. They're the most logical life path, but also yet the most intuitive life path. So they're using when they're talking to you, they're using their intuition, that one brain, and the other side of the brain, the logic at the same time. So they're very logical. Life paths are very logical, very rational, but also very intuitive. So they're like using both brains, which everybody does, but theirs is like a little heightened. Okay, so it's harder for them to live in this world sometimes because they get too into drugs. It's just they're so smart. They can be too smart for their own good. It's like all my life at 7, you already know how I be like. Be careful not to be too skeptical and lose your faith. Life at 7s can have very low faith on days because they're very skeptical and they're very scientific. They need proof to see things. Like, if you tell them about like, oh, there's a spirit here, there's a spirit protecting you, and this and that. Some Life Path 7s will be like, bro, I mean, they might be like, okay, but they might have trouble believing it. They have like low faith. Because they're so logical, they're so skeptical, they like to question things. Like Life Path 7s are not gullible. They're not gullible at all. Like I mean, and when they're younger, but once they hit a certain stage, they're really hard to fool because they love questions. They love to go deep. The person who asks the most questions, they'll be the person who's the least gullible. There's manipulators that's looking for people who don't ask questions because that's the person they know they can manipulate. The person who don't ask questions. Life Path 7s, they ask questions. It's hard to manipulate Life Path 7s, whether you're a false teacher trying to manipulate Life Path 7s or a wrong relationship person. None of that. You ain't gonna manipulate me. Facts. All right. So be careful not to be skeptical and lose your faith. Okay, because you guys need that faith and that trust. You guys are gonna be the most powerful and the most prosperous when you boost your faith in the universe. When you wear crystals like lapis lazuli, wear crystals like labradorite. Labradorite is going to make your trust in the universe strong. All right, Life Path 7s, you can lack trust in the universe. That's a fact. Okay, you're very smart, but you can lack trust in the universe. The smarter you get, sometimes you lose that emotional body. You lose that heart. So your goal is heart. Build up your heart. Don't be so much logic in your head. Connect with your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you're too logical, that's only your masculine energy. You have to connect with your feminine energy, which is just, receiving and meditating and like really connecting with your heart, trusting more. All right? Get out your head and connect with your heart more. You have the strongest logic and the strongest intuition, making you find answers to 90% of your questions. So monetize any field where you can do a lot of research and reading, like astrology, political events, decode, psychology, law, chemistry, and etc. Once you get over your skeptical stage, which all of us are going to go through, every Life Path 7 I know have a skeptical stage where they don't trust nobody, they don't trust nothing. They're very like, they don't trust people like that sometimes, right? And stop overanalyzing too. You will be more action driven. You will be more optimistic. Now you will see light at the end of the tunnel, Life Path 7. Then you will see the universe bless you with riches because you are no longer skeptical. Monetize your mind, all right? Monetize your mind, all right? Facts. Do courses on spiritual science, numerology, and esoteric laws. Monetize your observations. You have the best observation skills of all life paths. So people love to hear how you observe events. Monetize your observations of world events. Create books, lectures, discussions in schools. All right. So anything literature, anything logical, anything books, anything knowledge-wise, you guys are like second to none. It's not really like, I say like the only life path that's probably close is maybe 3, but you guys are probably number 1 because your mind is you have a lot of mental energy. Not a lot of people can keep up with you guys mentally, and the way you explain things is very pure. It's like purified. All right, so let's get it. Make sure you are in environments where you are alone. You see how I'm alone making this video, and I have like 5 people around me. You know, make sure when you're teaching, you're alone. Okay, because when you're teaching your passions, you will be more activated in as solitude, as you have time to go deeper and process information at a faster speed. So my mind, like I know Life Path 7, your mind is fast. My mind's very fast. I can understand people when they speak very fast. I just, it's like that intellectual speed. You love people, but you don't form deep connections with everybody. Okay, so you love people, but you're not the type of person to get close to everybody. Okay, do manifestations, launches, and collabs on Monday. Okay, Neptune doesn't rule a day of the week, so Monday is the closest day to Neptune, which is like the days that's like more spiritual because it's ruled by the moon. So use Monday to emotionally charge your manifestations. Wear purple, indigo, and dark blue, like this lapis lazuli, fresh from what I'm saying. Alright, so Life Path 8, we're almost done, family. Let's get it. Yaki Awaken, man. They activate unlimited prosperity from the universe and monetize, creating long-term business goals and collaborations with people and the public. You are going to be wealthy only if you have the connections and plans already set in place. Being ruled by Saturn wants you to write down your long-term goals and to work hard for them. There won't be shortcuts as easy, but when you do prosper, it will last longer, possibly for a lifetime. You see, Yaki's creating. This man has over 10 kids and multiple wives, multi-millionaire. I met him before, I did a concert with him, so I already kind of seen how he lived that prosperous lifestyle. I have 8s, and they get it, bro. They get it. You feel me saying? They get them bands, man. So y'all definitely get like the go-getters. When y'all get it, y'all second to none, as in one of the most ambitious life paths, if not number 1. Y'all are really ambitious. These are the people that be working all day and they have multiple businesses. My mom's a Life Path 8. She got like top position at her job, plus she got her own business, bro. So it's like that's where I get it from. That's where I get my ambition from. So you guys definitely have that ambitious side. You guys got to use that in a way to where you can be in a connection. Like you should build connections with people, because they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's called political power. So you don't really want to just teach people all day long. You also want to build connections, get contacts of very influential people, so you can build your political power. This is why I see people like Nights and Keys. Yeah, he don't just do videos by himself, he collabs with people. You know what I'm saying? Like B-Deal, like, I'm saying, I'll show people like DDG, or, like, collaboration is a lot more powerful than you think, okay? Because we're not here to be by ourselves, family, okay? So avoid procrastination and bad motives, as 8s receive the most karma, since 8 is a infinity loop. You feel me? So donating to people is the secret that I see a lot of them do to get wealthy. Yaki Awaken donates a lot and is a multi-millionaire. Okay, so he's a real multi-millionaire. Facts. I've seen this myself. Build a power-based brand that empowers people. Even if it is non-profit, just create a brand. Just do it. Because you are the CEO of numerology. You guys are destined for success. Facts. Monetize money work for clients, whether you do spiritual work for people to bring the money, magic, anything surrounding authoritative practices, money rituals, karma cleansings, anything that's like you got to go to someone high. You guys are the high. Yaki Awaken is also a Reiki healer. You know what I'm saying? He also does other practices that's very, very spiritual. Okay, so you also represent boundaries, because 8 is ruled by Saturn. Saturn's boundaries, delays. So teach boundaries, discipline, financial literacy, energy management, and shadow work, as all these are tied to 8. Be a coach in these fields. Someone who reminds me of this energy is Brother Nights and Keys. He is conscious while still tied to financial literacy and management, while also talking about powerful ways of the occult and staying disciplined as an alpha man. So he kind of combines financial literacy, into spirituality and consciousness, which is Life Path 8 energy. If you're conscious, I'm pretty sure you're watching this video. I don't think I just have random numerology people watching me. I think it's more conscious type of numerology people. So post testimonials of your clients. You will also be good in being a death doula or manager or an event hoster. Make sure you are in environments that are slower, since Saturn is slow. Take your time when rising to riches. You got to take your time. Saturn is very slow, but it's very steady. It will be steady. You are a blend of Capricorn and Scorpio energy. Life Path 8. Scorpio is the 8th sign, so when you combine them, that's why 8s like have like sex. That's a big thing. They are low-key kind of sexual, like very power hungry. That's kind of Scorpio energy. You know what I'm saying? They're like very controlling. You know, the karma. Scorpio is also kind of karmic. Capricorn is also karmic as well. Do manifestations, launches, and collabs on Saturday, and wear black. Okay, so 8s, y'all get to levels of power, like some serious power, bro. Y'all get to look at Yaki Wickens. He has a legal team, all time, like serious power. 1 million followers as an herbalist, like some serious power. So when y'all get those, there is a lot of karma in that. That's why y'all usually are very mindful, because with great power comes great responsibility. So any wrong move you make can influence a lot of people. So you guys are like the authority of the astrology, of the numerology. Okay. Life Path 9. So to activate unlimited prosperity from the universe, monetize your stories of sacrifices that you have made. You have been through plenty of letting go, since 9 is the last real number. 9 is ready to destroy or be destroyed. After 9 is 1. So 9s have to learn to kind of be detached, because 9s can kind of go through a lot of ups and downs and kind of like ego deaths, because it's like the wisest life path. So they have to learn to kind of like let go. They have to learn to kind of like, if they're in a relationship, like learn that like it's just their turn. Like it's kind of just, they kind of go through those things. They're also ruled by Mars. So monetize large energy con events with thousands of people. Tell your stories of things that you have lost and how it led to your spiritual wisdom. You guys are extremely wise, but extremely masculine. 9 is a very masculine number. Launch universities and schools. Like Rashad Jamal has a lot of 9 energy in his numerology chart. All right, Rashad Jamal has a lot of 9 energy. You see how he launched a university. He's also very masculine. He has like the alpha presence. You know what I'm saying? They're very wise at the same time. 9s give off like very militant energy, but they're also LifeWave is also a Life Path 9 as well. Like they're very militant, but they're also very wise at the same time. Okay. You are a real warrior, and warriors are motivational. So monetize motivational speeches. Life Path 9s are the warriors of the numerology. All right. This is what you don't really hear people say this, right? Where you can influence people through your intense passion and intense stories, as you guys are extremely passionate. My bad for the typo. Monetize your wisdom by selling one-on-one consultations on your Instagram bio on platforms. You must speak your experiences. You've been through a lot of crap, like Life Path 9, a lot of stuff. So you have a blend of Aries and Aquarius energy. Like I said, you guys are ruled by Mars, so you guys can be very aggressive. A lot of Life Path 9s get angry fast. They're real hostile. Like they really don't mind fighting. Like Life Path 9s will put the hand, they'll fight. Like they really like that. Like they on that for real. But having the having the Aquarius energy, they're also very humanitarian at the same time. So they love people, but they got some gangster in them. You know what I'm saying? So your energy is extremely powerful and unstoppable. All right, Life Path 9s are extremely powerful. Like I'm not gonna lie, extremely powerful. Like they are not. If they confront you, it's gonna feel like a storm. Like it's really intense energy. You guys have the worst anger of all life paths, so don't let your anger destroy you. Anger is the path to suffering. Suffering is the path to the dark side. So make sure you are in environments that are energetic, since Mars is war. You guys need to be in an energetic environment, like go to the gym. Monetize being a personal trainer. Get your body in shape to increase your resume. Okay? Do manifestations, launches, and collabs on Tuesday. Tuesday is the best day to do anything if you are Life Path 9. So do big things on Tuesday to really rack it up. Wear red, orange, and yellow. Alright, so ending, I appreciate you guys. For more on the mass numbers, 11, 22, 33, let's get 500 likes. And I will drop it within 7 days. For astrology consultations and one-on-ones, visit gobeyond5d.com or text 954-861-7386. for a direct text to me, the owner of Beyond 5D. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. Doing this numerology video. I see.